Good morning, my fellow friends and family. I'm not sure why I called you my friends and family. I feel like with this camera, the frame rate is a little bit buggy, so you might have to give me a couple of days to fix it, even though I'm not going to be streaming for a couple of days. But yeah, don't worry about it. But look, I can do this. You ready? I can even go in closer, but it's going to make me self-conscious. But also, you can see this in the background. My girlfriend made it for me for Valentine's Day or my birthday. I can't really remember. Or anniversary. Oh, a celebration day. But it lights up. It's got a light on the back, and I've wanted to put it on my wall because it goes, "You underestimate my power." Obviously, Star Wars related, blah blah blah. You know what I mean. But as you can see, that side, we're gonna do "How British are you?" quiz. Listen, we're all British here, all of you, so we might as well do it. So the first one. You're about to go on holiday. It's 7 a.m. You're sat in a departure lounge. What do you drink? A cup of Earl Grey. Nice, nice. A cup of Builder's Breakfast. A cup. A pint. A coffee. A pint. A glass of OJ. Now, if it was later on in the day, I'd definitely go for a pint. I know I've said you're on holiday after. I've said that, and I've had it said to me. But I feel like a coffee would do. A nice latte would soothe my throat. I'm not sure what that means. The hairdresser holds up their mirror. You hate your haircut. What do you do? Politely ask them if they could maybe make it more like what you had in mind. That makes no sense, because what happens if you had long hair and you know what I mean? Call in sick at work for a few days to ensure minimum embarrassment. No, because you could call in sick for a whole week and your hair's not going to grow in a week, so you might as well just get over it. Tell them it's great, then go and get it fixed at a place around the corner. Uh, Tell them exactly what you think and refuse to pay. God, if you do that, you've got big balls. Smile and nod before tipping them. In the UK, at least, we don't tip barbers. In the UK, we don't really tip anything. Tipping is in America. I feel like you're shunned if you don't tip. Tipping is a massive no. Like not tipping is crazy in America. You have to tip. I know there's like a lot of waitresses and waiters not getting paid. Isn't like you. I know there's that, but in the UK, it's not really a thing. You can if you want to, but if you don't, you don't get shunned for it. But what I would seriously do is I would smile and nod before. I would smile and nod and leave. I've had it before. I had blonde tips at one point, or I dyed the top bit of my hair blonde. Not sure why. It was back. It was years ago, and a few months later, I was like, "Listen, I don't want the blonde anymore. Can you maybe cut it so most of the blonde is not all gone, but not too short?" He was like, yeah, fine. He literally pretty much gave me like a millimeter of hair all over. I was pretty much a skinhead. You're introduced to a new colleague, but don't quite catch their name. How do you react? For anyone that knows me personally, which none of you do, I'm a very weird person when it comes to calling people their names. I don't like using people's names. Like I don't know what it is, especially if they're like a person I respect. I wouldn't sit there and go, "Yo, Bob." I'd go, "Yo, hey, sir, how are you doing today?" Like I feel like I'm very polite at that. Ask them to repeat their name. I would do that if I was talking to them one on one and be like, "Hey, my name's Harry. What's yours?" Avoid using their name at all costs by calling them mate and hey you. The hey you is rude. In England, mate is a very you know standard thing. It's not rude. Guess their name. That's stupid. Ignore them forever. Make up false stories about them so they lose their job. Okay, if you do that last one, you're a bit of an asshole. I'll just ask them to repeat it. I mean, it's not going to take long. When did you have a cup of tea last? Oh, I'm going to lose marks for this. I don't like tea. I don't drink tea. I'm sorry. Listen, I'm fully English. I just don't like tea. I love coffee. I don't like tea. I'm sorry. You wave at a friend in the street, but then realize it wasn't them. Do you laugh it off? It happens to everyone. Chase them down to explain why. Cry. Replay the moment over and over again in your mind until something even more. Yeah, that one. Yeah, that one. That one. You and your partner are both adamant that each other eats the last hobnob. How do you resolve? Yeah, split into two. Hobnobs are biscuits. I'm not sure Americans. You're gonna have to Google it. I don't have editing software on my computer because my Wi-Fi is so bad it's taking 4 years to download. So I have to try with these videos, get them all in one go, and then hope for the best. But yeah, it's split into. Someone knocks into you at the bar and spills their beer on you. You get angry, offer to buy them. No, why would I offer to buy their replacement when someone knocks into you? I don't knock into them; they knock into me. So why should I have to say sorry? It was probably your fault anyway. Pretend that nothing happened. Try to make a joke of it and become their friend. I'd probably. I feel like Buzzfeed don't give a good situation here. Is why would you get angry? It's not like they poured it on you. They accidentally did it. Offer to buy them a replacement. No, they knocked into me. Say sorry. No, I'm not saying sorry. If it was their fault, I'm not saying sorry. Pretend that nothing happened. No, because that's just even more awkward. I try and make a joke out of it. I don't really want to be a friend, but I try and make a joke out of it. Your flat is freezing. Flat is an apartment in the UK. Your flat is freezing cold, but it's too early in the year to put the heating on. What do you do? Why can't you put the heating on? Go to the pub, have a cup of tea. I sit there stubbornly whilst moaning about how cold it is. Yeah, that one. That one, that's me. Are England going to win the World Cup? Yes, I don't need to hear any other. Wait. They've got as much chance of Brazil as winning in Brazil as Scotland do. What? Probably not, but let's give the boys our full support. I could pick that one too. You're sat in the window seat of a plane and need the loo, but the person in the aisle seat is asleep. What do you do? Oh, I've been on a plane many a times, and they've never been long flights. They've never been like 5, 8, 9, 12 hours. They've always been like 2 hours, 3 hours at most. But yeah, loo. I've never used a toilet on a plane. I've used a toilet on a train, and literally try standing. I know I feel like there's a few of you that don't stand while peeing, but try standing while peeing with a train going boom, 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 boom. It's horrible. Lou, yeah, I wouldn't go to the loo. I wouldn't go to the toilet. You've started to bump into a new colleague on the train to work every morning, so you change your commute. All right, no need to. Well, I mean, if it's a colleague that I get on with, why not? Arrive at work half an hour early, so avoid. Oh, all right. Talk to them. It's nice to be nice. Yeah, talk to them. It's nice to be nice. What's wrong with that?